Hi, my name's Carolina.
And I'm Alex, and together we are
The
Kombuchaologists. So we wanted to start our first Kombuchaology video by doing a review of RISE Kombucha. We chose RISE because they were one of the first that we ever tried, and they were one of the first on the map here. And Carolina is going to tell us a bit more about them.
So RISE Kombucha is a brand from Montreal, and they are brewed here. And they were started in 2008. They have multiple flavors, and today we're going to be reviewing the original 6.
So the original 6 flavors are ginger, lemongrass, chlorophyll and mint. This one is
Rose and Chisandra.
Yeah, this one is blueberry and maple.
Ginger. Fresh ginger. Hibiscus and rose hips.
Yes.
They look nice.
They look really nice. Really nice collection. They were the first ones that we ever tried here in Montreal, and so it made sense for us to start by reviewing these. And I think we're ready to crack the first bottle.
Yes.
And taste our first one. Should we start from the left?
We're starting with lemongrass.
All right, I'll push the other ones to the side in the meantime.
Lemongrass.
Nice.
All right, so
Before we open it up, safety first.
safety first.
Do you want to do us the honors?
Yes. So first of all, how are we supposed to open this? Do we shake it first or not?
I don't like to shake it because that's really dangerous. Kombucha can be really tricky, obviously. They recommend to just invert it gently and swirl it around like that.
Yeah.
I think that's what they recommend, so that the deposit at the bottom is dissolved in the liquid, because that's the deposit is basically all the good stuff, the probiotics and the leftovers of a fermentation process. So yeah, I think it's ready to be popped. Go for it.
Not strong enough.
Oh yes, you are. All right. Well, this one was pretty cool. It didn't explode, so that's a plus for this one. Yes, indeed. I think we're safe to remove the glasses now.
Explosion.
It didn't explode. All right. How about we test the pH and the conductivity and dissolved solids of this kombucha before we taste it? Yes. So let's pour a little bit into this beaker here. There we go. And now we're ready to measure the pH of the kombucha.
What does pH do?
pH is the level of acidity or alkalinity of a liquid. So if it's below 7, it's considered to be acid, and if it's above 7, it's considered to be alkaline. And right now our kombucha for lemongrass is pointing at between 4.6 and 5.
Let me write it down.
Yes. Between 4.6 and 5 for the lemongrass, the pH. Whoop.
H.
And now we'll see if it reacts with the paper. And yes, it does. And you know what? It's pretty orange, so it's between 4 and 6. So the level that we just measured with the pH meter seems to be accurate. Perfect. That was the pH of the lemongrass. How about the turbidity and conductivity? Let's measure levels. So
TDS.
we're at 267 ppm. That's
ppm.
ppm, yeah.
What does
Parts per million, if I'm not mistaken. And the conductivity of the lemongrass kombucha is at around 500 microsiemens by centimeter. I'll write it down if you want. Anyway, so that was all fun. Now that we've
There's
tested.
a lot of bubbles inside now.
Yes, yes, yes. So now that we've tested the pH and conductivity of the lemongrass kombucha, it's time to actually taste it. All right, can I grab your glass?
Thank you.
Of course. And there you go.
So first, what can you tell us about the color, about the smell, about the bubbles? How does it look to you? Has a
It looks like
golden,
beer.
orangey. Yeah, it kind of looks like beer, you're right. It looks orange, gold. Doesn't really smell like lemongrass to me. It smells like kombucha, like
It
vinegar.
smells like acid.
Yes, a little bit. Not very bubbly. Let's try it.
No.
Do you want to tell us how you feel about it first?
It really doesn't taste like lemongrass.
That's for sure. I don't taste lemongrass either.
But lemongrass, the only thing I could associate it with is food, like Asian food.
Okay.
I feel like there's a lot of lemongrass in like Vietnamese food. I don't know why.
It's true. I like the flavor. I think it's pretty balanced overall. It's not too vinegar-ish or too acidic in the mouth. It's pretty mild. It would be a good kombucha for beginners, I would say, like for people who don't really have the taste for it necessarily.
If kombucha had a bland flavor,
Yeah.
and if, exactly like you said, beginners, go for this one. I guess this is like what kombucha tastes like in general, without any specific flavor.
I mean, it's probably really nice with some cocktails or with certain types of food, actually.
Cocktails, I think it's a really basic flavor to like mix with.
Exactly. If you had to rate it on a 1 to 10 scale for the flavor,
6.
a 6 out of 10.
6 out of
I
10.
would give it a 7. How about the smell? Meh.
It smells like
It's not bad.
nothing.
It's not bad.
Basically,
it's not harsh.
it smells
like
kombucha-y.
like it tastes like bland, pretty much like a neutral kombucha smell. So what would be your rating for the smell out of 10?
5.
5. She's a harsh critic. I'll still go with a 7. How would you rate the bubbles?
6.
Okay. I would give it an 8 because I thought like they were not too harsh, not too big, not too overwhelming, which I liked. I thought it was just like the perfect fizz for me.
Well, I feel like because the flavor is so bland, I would have added more bubbles. That would have been fun. Especially if you want to mix it. It would be really good.
How about the acidity / vinegarish taste?
Doesn't really feel vinegary that much.
Right? I mean,
It's
like
really...
that's usually a pitfall of kombucha for a lot of people. So I think like
Yeah.
on that aspect, they did a good job for the flavor and
Yeah.
the acidity. So out of
It's
10,
really...
what would you say?
An 8.
An 8?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I'll go with an 8 too.
It smells like acid, but it's not... The flavor is not as strong.
As far as the sweetness of it is concerned,
It's not too sweet.
yeah.
I generally like sweeter, but
Okay.
for someone that doesn't like too sweet, but still a little hint of sweet, it's perfect. So I would give it like an 8.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually like one of those people. I don't like it too sweet. So for me, like that would be a 9. I think I even like it more dry than that. All right, one of our last criteria for the rating of our kombucha was the color. Color is
It's kombucha-ish color.
yeah, it's nice. It's orange. It's beer-ish looking. I would say for me like maybe a 7 on the color because it's not like anything out of the ordinary. What about you?
Yeah, I would give it a 7. I don't mind the color. It's a nice color. Something I would drink.
Okay.
I don't look at it and go like, ew.
I guess for the packaging, which is one of the criteria on which we rate our kombuchas as well, they're all the same for each bottle. What do you think about the RISE Kombucha?
I personally really like the packaging. I think it's clean, it's effective, it looks nice. For somebody that doesn't know kombucha in general, I think that would be a to-go. Like, it's a nice bottle and the colors of all the flavors really come out, so it's really nice. I think it would be a winner for me in packaging.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know why, but I'm gonna put a 9 on a 10.
Ooh, very cool. I like all kombuchas that come in glass bottles. For me, that's a plus always. I don't like plastic bottles. I'm not a big fan of cans and aluminum, so glass is always a plus for me. I like the fact that it's completely transparent and not like too obstructed by too many things and stickers, so you can actually properly see the kombucha color and the content of your bottles. So I agree that for the packaging, they've done a good job by going on the more minimal route, I guess.
It's always nice to see also the residue at the bottom.
Yes,
I think
indeed.
it's a little something for kombucha.
It's wholesome. All right, so I would give it an 8 for packaging. Boom, boom, boom. I think we're almost at the end of our rating. The last thing we were to rate is the explosiveness of the bottle, and clearly this one was well behaved.
We didn't need our glasses, but always safety first.
Safety first, always. So explosiveness was pretty good on a scale of 1 to 10.
I mean, it was average. It didn't explode when I opened it. So I guess what's average? 6?
Yeah.
7?
We could just rate it safe. I would say it's safe. It's not so explosive. But then again, if you shake it, that's another story. And
always read the bottle.
I guess that's concluding our first tasting of the lemongrass. Cheers, guys.